simele into okudlala makwerekwe kungcono bagoduke bathatha imithwalo yabo oh siyabonga Mthatha abahambe abathatha imithwalo yabo bagoduke angeke simele into okudlala amakwerekwere siyabonga Mthatha siyabonga Viva Mthatha viva abahamba abathatha imithwalo yabo bagoduke angeke simele into okudlala amakwerekwere abahambe
bathatha imithwalo yabo ngeke simele into okudlala amakwerekwe kungcono bagoduke bathatha imithwalo yabo
uvulile.
But my brother, let's make
When are you going home? When are you going home? Because we want locals, only locals to operate sponsorships. When are you going home? No, guys, when are you going home? We can't go to Somalia or Ethiopia and operate spaza shops.
But even though, my brother, it's not about closing the shop. It's about your
going home.
It's about your presence. If you are supposed to go home.
Yeah, you have to go home. Solve the problems of your countries. You're not supposed to be here. We're not supposed to come here every day. You understand, my man?
I understand, sir.
Yeah.
Please.
Next time we come here,
We come and see them.
it's not gonna be nice.
Who's the owner here? We'll see you later in the afternoon.
Yeah, we're coming back.
Deal with ama-customer guys patriots deal with ama-customer uyabona lento engangisho ukuthi each and every spaza shop salabantu akuhlale ama-patriots phambi komnyango in other communities ahambile ama-Pakistan ahambile ama-Bangladesh South Africans are having spaza shop now sit in front of that tuck shop if i-South African iza ifuna ukuzothenga esitolo sika my friend ayijikiswe let's deal with those who are buying from there that's the only solution uyabona masizohlala phambi kwama-tuck shop stay there, camp there. Let's camp in front of these tuck shops and wait for these South African customers who are buying from these people. If they are trying to come and buy there, my friend, push them to a South African tuck shop. Force them to go to a South African tuck shop. Phela ngeke size siye ndawo if usiphika ngalabantu abastubborn. Lama South Africans are stubborn. If they want to support ispaza shops, my friend, let's force them to go to a South African spaza shop to buy there to support his or her fellow South Africans. Babe wabona phi bona ama-Bangladesh nama-Ethiopians beyothenga ema-shop ama-South Africans. Why bona benza into opposite? Why are they not supporting their fellow South Africans? I think that's the only solution to deal with this problem because this abo my friend, they are opening because they know their customers need them. And sometimes you ask yourself ukuthi sicabanga kanjani my friend angavaliswa maybe inyanga yonke. I-stocks ngaphakathi laphayana like in other areas abo my friend bayavaliswa about 3 weeks up to 1 month but ama-customer abo they don't care ukuthi lesitolo besivaliwe isitoko sivaleleke ngaphakathi all along bayafika bazothenga same things that abazi kahle ukuthi zihleli lapha ngaphakathi ekushiseni for over 3 weeks sivalelekile ekushiseni remember these shops there's no window there's nothing there you will not see a window in those tuck shops. But South Africans will go and buy the same stuff that was there inside for over 3 weeks.
This is what you are selling us. You see? You see? You see? Then you say, no, you are not selling us a sheet. You see? Give people my money. Give my money. You see? I'll post this video. I want to post this video.
These are the same people I'm speaking about. They are still buying from these shops, but they know what is going on there. Videos are all over the internet. Ukuthi labantu bayazenzela cold drink, bayazenzela everything, biscuits, everything. But people are still buying there. Oh, my friend, akafuni nokwenza argument nabo because uyazi vele ukuthi lo dot wele the time benza cold drink. Why are you still buying from there? I know this person who is returning cold drink. Tomorrow he will be there buying something else in that same shop. That is why ngithi akudilwe nawo ama-customer wabo. ibona abantu abazokwenza ukuthi lento ilunge, because if there's no one buying there, vele uzozivalela my friend.
Hey man, you must take that thing off. This thing. You do not have the license of gambling again. Again. Yes. Again, your shop does not have the license of gambling. Again, you are not permitted to do this because you don't have a license of gambling. This is gambling. This is illegal gambling. So you must come switch it off now and take it off now. You must come switch it off now. You must respect the rule of law in our country. Our country is not a banana country. This is not Ethiopia. This is a very developed country where we live by rules that you must adhere to. This is gambling. You are not a casino. You do not have a license of gambling. This is gambling. So you are going to turn it off now. Yeah, you are going to turn it off now.
Yes, sir.
You are going to turn it off now. Now. You are going to turn it off now.
Look at how stubborn they are. It's like he's refusing to off this machine.
Now you are going to leave your counter respectfully so, and then you are going to turn that thing off. You are going to dislocate it. This is not a casino. Again, you are not permitted to do gambling. You don't have a gambling license again. Yes, now you turn it off. Now. This is South Africa, my friend. This is not Ethiopia. It's not a banana country. You must adhere by the rule of law here. You can go turn it off now. Sorry, my brother. You can go turn it off now. Are you not going to do it?
Yeah, you are taking it.
No, I'm not taking it. You turn it off. You turn it off and then you put it there. I'm not taking it. You turn it off when you cut it. Not me. No, I'm not taking it. No, I'm not taking it. You take it off. No, you can't be on display still. Take it, go put it there at the back. It still can't be on display. This is South Africa, young man. This is South Africa, young man. Yes, you take it. You don't. It's on display.
Yeah, where are you up?
No, you put it there. You take it. You can ask your brothers to help you with. This is South Africa, chief. Where you must. I didn't want to raise my voice with you. I don't want to show you who am I, because I will close this business. You must not disrespect our country well.
How are you feeling today? What are you doing here
Ma'am,
today?
we're very angry. I'm supposed to be at work, but I'm not at work. I chose to abscond and come here. Why? I want to send a very clear message. If I come to your house, it's very simple. When you no longer want me, what must I do? I must go. We're asking them nice. You have your millions, you've made your money, you've sold drugs. Go and buy house in Lagos. Don't buy house in Durban. Don't buy house in East London. Don't buy house in Pretoria. Go and buy house at home. They beat our police. Yesterday here in Sunnyside, I was here. They fought with the police. One of them died. Nigerian died here yesterday, killed by police. To follow that story, was killed here. Why? They are very arrogant against our police. Why they don't use that energy and that arrogance against their government, against their police, that is suppressing them, that is killing them, that is abusing them. ZRP of Zimbabwe, why they don't fight against ZRPF? We never ran. 1964, 1976, 1993, we're here. You see these trees, they're green. Why? Our blood, the blood of our brothers, the blood of our uncles, the blood of our mothers, grandmothers and grandfathers nourish these trees. Today, we are willing to die. 600 million must kill us. Again, they want 600 million. That 600 million must kill us. We are willing to die. The trees are dry. Our blood will nourish these trees. They must go. Very simple. Go home. Want to sort something. All the shops are closed. All the shops are closed. They must go home. Thank you.
They are calling themselves giants, really men. And if you look at them, you will just ask yourself, are they okay? How can you call yourself a giant, but you cannot deal with an old man like Tinubu? How can you be as brave as they are, when they are here in South Africa, but they are failing to deal with their president. And it's a shame, because if you hear them calling themselves giants, you will think maybe they are doing something for their country, but instead they are running away. They choose to be unalived in the deserts, drown in high blue seas. I don't understand why Africans are behaving like this. They are brave, they are warriors in South Africa, but they are failing to fight for their countries. Even children are being unalived in their countries. No one is saying anything, no one is doing anything. But here in South Africa, whoa, you will be convinced that these are warriors. In Africa, we don't have young men as leaders. We don't have young men as presidents. We have very old men. They are failing to deal with those old men there. Instead, they are running away from them. What kind of an African man that will leave his own ancestors' land and run away to a foreign land and choose to be unalived there? Because here in South Africa, it's shocking, because some of them, they're even saying it's better to be unalived here in South Africa. How can you be proud as a man that you were unalived for another country? How are you going to be remembered in your own country if your life was wasted in a foreign land? How can you be remembered even by your own children if your life was wasted for a foreign country? Why not use that energy or sacrifice yourself for your own country? Why being unalived for South Africa? You think your next generations will call you a hero for being unalive for another country? It's a disgrace and a shame to African men. It's even tarnishing the name of all African men. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think on the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and share the video. Love you guys. Bye.